Lordbaumeister. Welcome back to more Tears of the Kingdom. So, I said I was going to. This last time. And I wonder if it's because I skipped over. Boo enough. There. That just takes me to him, right? Or is this the way I have to go? You again. Under Princess Zelda's orders, everyone is strictly forbidden from getting close to that ring. If that applies to an archaeologist like me, it certainly applies to amateurs like you. Princess's orders? Ooh. Princess Zelda visited Kakariko village recently. Her orders were clear. Of all the ring ruins, this site is off limits. She left before giving any sort of reason why. Maybe she wanted to keep the villagers safe. Ruins aren't known for being structurally sound, after all. Ew. And yada yada. I really want to get in there and poke around, but I'd be directly opposing Princess Zelda's orders. Is this the end of my dream that someday Princess Zelda will call me Dr. Caleb? No! God, gravy. Okay, fine. The ring ruins are the most intriguing ruins I've researched, especially this one, the way part of it floats up there. You'd have the foresight to focus on all these special ruins and invite the survey team to take a look right away. I'm impressed, Chief Paya. Oh, no, I'm no chief. I just couldn't refuse my predecessor when she suddenly decided to pass the title to me rather southerly. I'm really a chief in name only, since I still have a great deal... Huh? Oh, is that you, Master Link? I'm so happy that I get to see you again. Paya, Chief of Kakariko Village. I'm overjoyed that both you and Princess Zelda are safe, Master Link. But, well, what? Princess Zelda's still missing? That just confuses the matter more. You see, I actually met with the princess not too long ago. It was immediately after the upheaval. Princess Zelda came here to Kakariko Village. She ordered us all to stay far away from the ring ruin that floats above us, no matter what. I saw her myself, the princess, right before my eyes. She left as soon as she arrived. I wasn't able to ask her anything more about those unusual instructions. We thought it was to protect the villagers from harm. This ruin does look like it could crash down at any moment. That's what Paya and I suspect, at least. Oh, but still. I know you would not misspeak, Master Link, especially on a matter of such importance. How confusing. Oh, my apologies, Master Link. I was so pleased to see you, I completely forgot common courtesy. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Toro, an esteemed member of the Zonai survey team. I invited him here to investigate the ring ruins that fell on our village. He has incredibly deep knowledge of the Zonai civilization. He's even familiar with Zonai script. He is truly an incredibly talented individual. It's clear that the floating ring ruin that we were forbidden to explore is a unique and incredibly valuable find. Several more ring ruins with such a shape had fallen down around the village. Most have broken apart in some way. What's fascinating is that the stone slab with writing was found at each site. Deciphering the text shows that each slab contains rather interesting content, including mention of sages. There's still so much we don't understand. I think that perhaps the ruin floating in the air also has a slab that makes mention of the sages. I can't investigate, as that would go against Princess Zelda's direct orders. If only I could meet with her again, I'm sure I could persuade her to change her mind. In any case, I'm having trouble squaring your story about Princess Zelda with Princess Zelda we met. If everything is alright, why won't she just show herself? She must have some reason. Until we find out Princess Zelda's true intentions, we have no choice but to trust her and leave that ruin alone. Really, guys? Oy, okay. Well, we got some ruins we gotta explore anyway. Can I get... I'll probably not get too good, but I'll take a picture of it anyway. The stone slab at the southern ring ruin. Some translation notes. Who protect of Hyrule from the Demon King together, King. There were known as sages. What I take from this is that it's about a facet of Hyrule as it was in those days. If I were to guess as how to fill in the gaps, I'd go something like, there were those known as sages who protected the kingdom of Hyrule from the Demon King. And we'll take a picture. The stone slab of the Eastern Ring ruin. Some translation notes. Wind, flame, water, lightning, and time. Light. Who holds the power? Secret stone. And that person dwelt within. Power amplify. Great might display. The thrust of the message on the slab is about something called secret stones. Those who held the powers such as wind, flame, water, lightning, and light and time amplified them with secret stones. They used the stones to attain great might to accomplish their goals. That's what I'm guessing it would say if we could read the whole thing. Alright, so that's 2. Hey! Get off me! You and your bouncy stick. Get. Link, climb. There. Ding ding! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da! Give me that bow. Of course, you didn't leave me any arrows in the process. Well, except for ones that you were shooting across everything. Can't. Because I wanted to pick up this bouncy stick. Let's see if this does. Not the damage I want. There we go. There we go. How about you? Nope. Oh, I broke. There we go. We'll add a rock to it. Why not? So that'll work to get those. Broken. Arrow bundles. Now let's go see what's up here. Also, I'm really glad tonight's not a blood mood. Oh, we got a blue Lazal blade. We'll go ahead and drop one of the rock hammers. I like. I have no idea if that's going to do me any good. Stone slab at the large ring ruined. Some translation notes. The Demon King, vast power, no hope, victory, king's own life, manage and imprison him. Imprison, not indefinitely, prepare, demon revival. We sages must leave our knowledge future generations. Reading between the lines, the stone slab seems to be a record of how the king in those days challenged the Demon King. If I had to extrapolate the meaning, I'd guess at something like this. The reigning king determined that they were no match for the Demon King and gave his own life to imprison the threat. The sages tried to leave something for the people of the future who would have to prepare for the Demon King's revival. Something along those lines. Did Pura send you? I'm Saguru. Nice to meet you. I specialize in studying the Sky Islands. I mean, look at those fascinating ruins just dropping out of the sky. Great stuff, right? Huh? Wait, you're not with the survey team? This is an official Ring Ruins research site. It's dangerous here for civilians. But if you're the sort of the guy who comes all the way out here for curiosity's sake, you must be a researcher at heart. Since you're here, I'm happy to answer questions. As long as it's about the Sky Islands, of course. You know when you start daydreaming and you stare off into the sky and you go, whoa, a floating ruin? Not the Sky Island. Remnants of the Zonai civilization, like these ring ruins, have fallen all over. Turns out they come from the Sky Islands. Which means, the whole Zonai legacy is up there. The islands are untouched, so everything must be well preserved. I'm not boring you, am I? Because I can go on about, and can go on about the Sky Islands forever. Go on, ask me anything. We're not sure what lives up there, but we found new species of plants around the fallen ruins. And if there are plants, I'm sure there are things that are living up there too. If you're interested in that sort of thing, try talking to Corey. She's our resident plant expert. Right now, she's trying to cultivate plants that were attached to the ruins. If that interests you, you should definitely ask her about it. I'm not boring you, am I? I want to know more about armor made with Zonai tech. Clothing and culture are tied together, and there's so much we don't know about either of them. So many mysteries. Anyway, the bigger the Sky Island, the bigger the settlements. We think some sort of cultural relic must be up there. But since we can't get up there, it's all conjecture. I'll have to content myself studying the ring ruins. We don't have a way to get up to the Sky Islands, at least not yet. I'd love to go someday. I bet the folks in Tarrytown can improve the balloon. I wish I had a reason to head northeast. Northeast, you say? To Tarrytown, you say? There's also a very suspicious rock up here. Yahaha? Found one! Okay, no, I have not done that one yet. Well, damage. Smash. Hey. Ow! I need food. I need something with a lot of hearts, too. There we go. Where is Fuse? There we go. I'll grab that. That's not gonna do me like any good damage-wise. We'll take all those though, and then just continue to kill. Ooh. Beat up the goblin. Codger's Quarrel. Oh. Okay. Picture. It's worth 1,000 ruins, so to speak. Nope. Didn't need that one. Stone slab at the nestled ring ruin. Some translation notes. Those who most elite among the granted qualifications are chosen as sages. Those were the secret stones and henceforth sages. Clearly, the sages are the subject of this slab. Filling the blanks, I think it's basically saying talented individuals becoming sages by taking up secret stones. And that was it. Okay. Chest here containing a bunch of giant bright bloom seeds. Got an iron ball hammer. Oh. Hi, guys. You defeated all the monsters. Just who are you? That was some kind of fighting you did, Olkin. It sure was. Firm grasp of defense and a strong hand with offense. Have I had it wrong all these years? It's plain as day now. You can't defeat your enemies purely with defense. No, I had it wrong. If you just attack, you're going to get hurt or worse. Well, the important thing is that we realize the truth before it's too late. We need a balance between the two. And this fine fighter here showed us the way. I don't know if this is a good reward, but Olkin knows the things too about defense. I'm all about offense. I doubt there's much a warrior like you could learn from the likes of us, but glad to help if we can. Without the monsters are gone, I suggest we head back to our village. Right, I bet my Trish's store is running low on goods right about now. People in there must be in deep need. Yeah, you've chased off the monsters. I could go back to investigating the stone slab in the ring ruin. Thank you. This is one of 5 ring-shaped ruins that fell in the area. They're all broken except for the floating one within the village itself. When that happened, chambers with stone slabs were exposed. These slabs provide rare examples of Zonai writing. Someone placed them very carefully. They must have been important objects. I can't believe I get to study them. Taro has translated a bit of it already. This particular stone slab seems to detail requirements for becoming a sage. Apparently, not only did you need to be exceptional in some way, you also needed a secret stone. I never heard of these secret stones before reading this. There's still so much mystery in this world. If you want the exact text, you can read the translation next to the stone slab. It must have been important. It's a shame we don't know what they meant by sage and secret stone. There's also something bombable. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, bomb, ba bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. How am I doing on... Oh. How am I doing on bomb flowers? Bomb flowers, I have 5. It also gets us another chest. This one containing... Ooh, a strong Zonite sword. Alright, so here's the question here. With the strong Zonite sword... Oh, we got ourselves a toasty silent shroom. Hey, look, another Korok. Ha ha ha. Pop. Yeah, you can have that. Okay. Thud. I don't even know what the full shape is. Choo-choos! I may not have stick. There. Oh, that'll work, I suppose. reminder, I have no clue just how far this actually goes. Or what shape it actually makes. What I'm saying is I gotta be careful. 'Cause I don't know what this could do. You know, as much as I'd love to find, you know, as much as my curiosity would love to find out, sometimes I just want to have, you know, keep my life in balance. Yeah, no. Oh, there's also a weird... I can go ahead and get rid of this pin, because that doesn't... I'm going to mark right there. And then we're going to do a quick... I was going to say, quick look around, see if anything can be recalled. Because this is very sprawling out here. Oh no! Oh, dang it! We're going to switch to another one. We're going to switch to one of these spike bows. Get back up here. Hey! Ow. There we go, right in the face. Right in your face. Ouchie! Apparently it's only let me sort by effect. Ouchie! Cursed thing. Sorry, focusing. What's another good bow? We'll use another one of these spiked ones. Nope. Give me. How about one of these? Oh, come on. I keep thinking that's a horn? That didn't work. I mean, it might. I doubt it, but it might. Let's hurry up and get a bomb attached. Ow! Definitely need to make more food. Nope, nope. We got this. It's gonna take forever. Did we get it? Finally? Good gravy. Ba-ding! Grab all the goodies we can grab here. Hi, boo. There we go. Now let's hurry up, grab this, and continue on our journey here before I have to fight another one of those things. Topaz, I'll take it. Like that, let's hurry up and get out of here before I have to fight another one of those things when the blood moon comes roaring across the hillside here. Now, if I could tell you what dropped. That'll work. Hey, you and my Chew Jelly Club will make great flens. Flens? Flens. What did we say? It was you? It was you. Okay. Rewind. Okay, just focus. So it's a tier that's been filled in. Is what we're looking for. Usually. Safely back to the ground. Hey, I think I found it. There it is. Found ourselves another tier. What mysteries do we have in store in this recollection here today? Oh boy.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
Hi, Matt. No. Oh, good.
Molduga are approaching our position.
It's more than we thought. It's a swarm.
There are so many of them. But why would they?
Power. There you go, Zelda. Try beam. Whoa! Kaboom!
That blast wiped out all the Molduga.
How is that possible?
So brute force will not be enough.
Nope. Sure won't be.
The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
How interesting indeed. Memories have been added in the log and the Gerudo assault. More specifically. And if we zoom out, yep, that's right, we have another shape added to the sheet there. Alright, so now that I found that, well, whatever this is, watch it land, see what it does. What am I supposed to do with that? Princess Zelda's meat and rice bowl. Plain raw meat, highly in rice, and rock salt. This flavorful, comforting dish is sure to fill you with energy. Be sure to follow the recipe to the letter. Do I still have rice? Because we'll try it. Rock salt, okay. You so have some rice. So, raw meat, rice, rock salt. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Meat and rice bowl. Oh, I think animal meat, right? Maybe. Help, please, princess. Her recipe is written. Don't improvise. Huh? That smell. Hey, you! Yeah, you. Can I have that meat and rice bowl? Please, please. I need to eat it. I recognize this flavor. This is the recipe Princess Zelda shared with us. Jote, Telly, Endai, hurry up and take a bite of this. Oh, thank you for helping us. We were not doing well at all. Princess Zelda taught us how to cook this dish quite some time ago. We ran into her once during our travels. She was full of kindness for us, despite our group being a little ragged on the road. But I do remember now that she said we would need to follow the recipe exactly. Whose bright idea was it to substitute monster parts in place of real meat? That was me. I'm sorry. I was just curious what it would taste like. Thought maybe her recipe would work well with monster parts. The road to gourmet greatness is littered with stuff you wouldn't think is tasty. Gotta expand your palate. Now's not the time to sit and figure out best practices for future dietary exploits. We gotta get to Riverside Stable. We're so late. I'm sure Goddard's been worried about us. We really are grateful for your help. Let me say again, on behalf of everyone, thank you. You don't even know us, but you used valuable ingredients to save us from ourselves. Here, please take this. And this. And finally. We like cooking with the very best raw meat when we have it. You can use all that to cook yourself a meat and rice bowl sometime. Anyway, we better get ready and head to Riverside Stable since we plan to be there well before now. I have to get going. Hopefully we'll run into each other again in the future. And they completely took everything. Okay. So where's your friend? Do I want to know? Can I just drop a rocket to your butt? Will that get you to your friend faster? Alright, found ourselves at the Riverside Stable. Which we are just out of. Hold it! Sorry. Anyway. So if I gather my thoughts, which I know is this. The legendary sword is more than fable and far closer to fact. Can it truly defeat any monster? Does it truly exist in Hyrule? Yes and yes. And it's highly likely to be found in the something woods. Huh? Tell me, how long have you been there? You didn't have to overhear what I was just saying, did you, Legendary Sword? Well, you heard. I thought as much, but I have nothing to hear. I stand comforted that only the Chosen One can wield the Legendary Sword that defeats any monster. The Chosen One isn't an eavesdropper. He is an Eve that is perfectly fine with being dropped in on. Me, I mean. Well, let me share this openly. Some days ago, I bid farewell to my dear wife, Sorelia, excuse me, to set out from Lakeside Stable. I find myself now at the stable, but the something woods that I seek is still far away. So, forgive me if I have no more time for eavesdroppers. I have to find the Legendary Sword to protect my dear wife. I imagine that Sorelia is all alone, waiting for my return. I must find the Legendary Sword and return to her side as soon as I can. You do that, my dude. What are you doing down here? Water quality fair, moss growth extensive, bright caps present. Alright, that's everything. All jotted down. Make sure I'm not running over a cat. Huh? What are you doing in a place like this? Although, I'm in a place like this. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a well enthusiast, will you? Well, of course I am. I thought so. My name's Farrah. I have a deep love of wells, too. Wells are endlessly fascinating. Their damp environment, their unique systems of life, how they stay cool when it's hot outside. Well enthusiasts just get it. The appeal of a good well, that is. My dream is to travel around to every single well throughout Hyrule. After scouring all the ancient texts that I could find on the subject, I'll learn that there are 58 wells. Sadly, I haven't been able to identify their exact locations, but if you have any interest in wells, then maybe you can help me. Would you tell me of any well locations you know of? I'll reward you, of course. How does 10 rupees per location sound? Really? That's fantastic. Alright then, tell me everything. Thanks, so 10 of them this time. I'll give you 10 rupees per location. That's 100 rupees total. All yours. Thanks for sharing. I'm excited to go visit all these wells. Let's see. How many left across Hyrule? There's still a total of 48 to find. You can find wells all over the place in towns and stables, of course. But even more wells, those used in the distant past, exist within ruins. Just imagine they were a crucial part of life all that time ago. Isn't that simply fascinating? Oh, I'm going to Lookout Landing next. There's a well there I want to see. So, if you learn more well locations, meet me there. See you around. Side quest. Where are the wells? So we found ourselves a well enthusiast. Okie doke. Kerr smash. Alright, where does this put us? I'm gonna have so many side quests built up. It's no use. What should I do? It's raining too. I need to sort this out and fast. Oh, forgive me. Oh, I mistook you for someone else. Maybe don't sneak up on a guy who's clearly having a bad day. I'm sure you're somebody from the stable. You're the guy who saved us after the mishap with the monster parts, right? Talked about a bad meal. Say, being as you're such a helpful sort, maybe you can help me out in this bind I'm in now. There used to be 6 cuckoos here, see, and I was hungry. And I was figuring where there are cuckoos, there are eggs. But when I got close, all except one flew away. Now it looks like I stole them. Do you know what happens to cuckoo thieves around here? Well, neither do I, but probably nothing good. I know what you're thinking. How far could they get with those little wings? They must be nearby. And you'd be right about that, but as soon as they get close, they scram. I really need to get the other 5 cuckoos back inside the fence before someone else from the stable finds out. Feathered fugitives. Alright, let's find ourselves some cuckoos. After I attempt to catch myself a fish. Oh, I got myself a Staminoka bass. Okay. Might be imagining things, but you look like you're in a hurry. On rainy days, slopes get slippery, so be careful if you go climbing. Valid. Pen brother, I will deal with you in a minute. Or 5. Do I have Kuko? I do not. Alright, can I sneak up on Okuko? I have myself a bird. That's fun. 4 more to go. Something happened over there too. A rock, maybe? Can't put it on my pins. Of course I can't. I suppose I can get rid of the one in the bridge. Yep, nope.
Yep.
All right, friend.
Yep.
All right, friend. You and I are not helping each other out here. Do I have to... Okay, that's not working out in my favor. Alright, plan B. Or is it plan C? Technically, it's plan Kuko, so... Hi, Kuko friend. Let's go. We're gonna walk around the deep water so I don't lose you again. How many is that now? I've returned 2, and I need how many? That doesn't help me. I can't remember how you said. Do I need 3? Do I need 5? Do I need 7? Do you need 25? Definitely not 25. I would go crazy if I'd had to catch 25 Kukos. Alright, so that's, what, 3? Hi, Beetle. Taking your friend. Clack, 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 clack. Yep, that's where the cuckoos belong, inside the fence. Great work. 1, 2, 3. I really appreciate it. Fortunately, 2 are still missing. So there are 6. Okay. I got those ones. I thought it might be over here, but they're not. Also, it's finally stopped raining, so that's going to help me look a little bit easier. Remember, just listen for the sound of the cuckoo. Oh, I figured you fellas would have one. They wouldn't have gone too far, would have? Wouldn't they have? That's a solid question. I have to get those cuckoos back at the fence. Huh? Missing cuckoos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? All 5 are here? Did you go searching for them? You did it! It's the most embarrassing after your help with the meat and rice bowl incident. You saved my hide yet again. You're my hero. That's just, how do I put this? I really don't want anyone to know the, you know what's went missing. So, here. You might think of this as hush money, and yes, that's exactly what it is. But the operative word there is money. You like money, don't you? So take it. Now let's both pretend like this never happened. Farewell. One-ups are sealed. Hi, Beetle. Okay. Welcome to Riverside Sable. Thank you for Oh. One more point until I get to my next 20 point.
Oh.
Okay. Regular bed. I'll pay. Wake me up in the morning, please. Now I can get a pony point. Good morning, did you sleep well? As thanks for lodging with us, we present you with 1 point. That could be another reward. Oh! It looks like you've got some points saved up, Link. If you want to get your reward, step up to the side counter where I keep the ledger, then call me over. That's right, have you already been to the Kakariko village out east? Located between two steep mountains, so visitors to the village used to be few and far between. However, ever since those distinctive ring-shaped Azonai ruins landed there, things have been pretty lively. Ledger. Receive reward! Ah, yes, I'll be right with you. You don't get your pony points reward, right? For 5 points, you get the horse god fabric. I hear the dye shop at Hotno Village has a new service using fabric. If you ever find yourself in a clue, you ought to stop by. I'm sure they can help put this fabric to use. If you save up just 2 more points, you'll be able to use the Melania bed, which is said to be reading prophecies from the horse god Melania. We appreciate your patronage. Alright, so 2 things to do currently. One of them is to talk to Pen here. I just heard through my little birds that there was an issue at this stable. They said some regular visitors to the stable were well past when they should have arrived. But apparently it was a whole lot of nothing. The guests arrived safely some time ago. The chef here, Goddard, had made an appointment with the missing guests. He arranged for them to come and share a recipe they learned from Princess Zelda. My keen reporter instincts made me think something might have prevented them from arriving. Interesting, so the chirps and warbles were really onto something. I'm impressed that Princess Zelda's vast knowledge includes things I wouldn't expect, like recipes for dishes. Oh, that's right, that was your first job, wasn't it? Partner, you did quite well to get such results your first time out. Wow, I'm feeling a little proud myself. Here's the start to the old nest egg. Attack. As you take on more stories, your base pay will obviously increase, and there are bonuses, of course. Keep up the good work. A recipe from Princess Zelda, perfect for getting folks into fighting shape. Ah, the article almost writes itself. Almost. So long! Gourmet's gone missing is complete. Let's grab the shrine. Tajikot shrine.
Oh, there's a kitty. I got a kitty, bye. Where you going, kitty? And we're gonna hop inside here. What? Not you too.
Building with logs. Okay. Obviously I can't use Ascend to build logs here, but... I was waiting for the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, so second things second. I need to make a... make ourselves a nice steady bridge. Hopefully. Thankfully. Ugly. Sturdy bridge. Ba-da-ba-da. Okay. get over there. The logs go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The logs go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The logs go marching 2 by 2. Another one stops to tie its shoe. When the log gets shoes. No, that's not how I wanted to build that. I wanted to build that like this. Oh. Let's do that number real quick. Alright, so it says, is there anything up here? I did all of that for nothing? I mean, I could sail over. So that begs the question, where's the treasure chest? Okay. I was good those over there. Okay. So now it wants me to build myself raft, and we know how well this went the last time I built me one of these raft thingies. The answer is it didn't go well. So maybe if I do this. And then attach them to every other log. Okay. Grab this chest first and foremost. Got a spiky shield. That'll replace the pot lid. Okay, now I need to aim it. Right there. And right there. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bye. All right, let's collect our light a blessing. I almost said beacon of light. And come and say, yep, hello. Well, visitor, I heard the news. You've done us a huge favor. Those two have argued about offense and defense since they were barely old enough to walk. They just praised each other as vegetables, and now it's like a brand new day for those old coots. We've also got some stock back in, so it's happy days all around. That reminds me, please take this. That's called an Endure carrot. Cook it to gain stamina. It's a precious natural remedy. It's been prized since old times. It's become remarkably rare as of late. Please take it with you on your journey. Thank you truly. Please drop by anytime. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Those old coots finally made up, so I have a strong stock of ingredients for sale again, except there is one little problem. Bird eggs are still in short supply around here. The cuckoos still lay their eggs every morning, of course, but they just started laying them in a new spot. I tried following them once to a new nesting place, but I'm not as quick on my feet as I once was. Given how well as our bird eggs sell, I usually like having 10 or so on hand so I can easily restock them. But oh well. I got some bird eggs. Oh, you really brought me 10 bird eggs? What a kind-hearted thing to do. Thank you so much. Of course, I'm not about to take them off your hands without paying. About, what, 5 rubies an egg? I know it's not much, but that should still be more than you normally get. Here, let me just put these on display. There, now both my shelves and my hearts are full. My heart is full. Please come again. And considering you're selling them for 12 and I only got 5. Hey, chickens, where are you hiding your eggs? Anyway. Do I have any monster parts for stamina? What do I have for lizards? I have a hightail. That's speed boosting. Wet surface. Speed boosting. Yes. Let us see if that works to make an elixir. Also, I love how Link is... Okay. We're just experimenting here. Maybe the stronger the ingredient, the... Nope. Why not? The worst I can get is a... dubious food. Alright, let's be enough for that. Hey there, hope you're not skipping lunch. So did you visit the ring ruins? I would if I wasn't scared of heights. No one else is allowed to visit the wonder that's floating above the village. I've read but it's on a slab. What, you went to see them for me? So, what did they say? Explain. Alright, back in ancient Hyrule, people called sages protecting the kingdom. I see how fascinating. I read what's on a slab. There were once people blessed with wind, fire, water, and lightning, as well as time and light. Hey. And these people use secret stones to amplify the powers. Wow. Must have some pretty amazing rocks way back at the win, huh? So close, needed to know. How many? Did I see all 4 of them? So in this ancient battle, the king and all the sages fought the demon king, but they couldn't defeat him. Still, they tried to leave the glimmer of hope behind for the people of the future, for us. That's really something, huh? Hey, you don't think the upheaval is some kind of sign of the demon king's resurrection, do you? It can't be, right? I must be overthinking things. Thank you for telling me about that slab. Just one left. Alright, here's your last one, sir. So it's not enough to be exceptional. You need a secret stone to be a sage, or at least so it seems, at least. But what is a secret stone? If it's that special, I'm sure its beauty would put a diamond to shame. So that was the 4th one. I see. Wait a second. If you look at all these slab messages together, don't they sort of read like one single message? You don't think. Could the rest of the message be on a slab with a floating ring around? But why? Oh, this is impossible. Trying to figure out this stuff makes my head hurt. Oh, well, at the end of the day, I learned a little something about our history. Thank you for everything. For one sightseer to another, I'd like to reward you with one of my personal favorite travel necessities. Ooh. Those are thunderwing butterflies. I caught these unusual insects on my travels through the Farron region. They only come out in the rain. You can boil them with monster parts to make an elixir that grants you resistance to electricity. Remember that. It'll come in handy on your travels. Take it from me. All right, then. See you around. All right. Side trip through history has been completed. So now... What to do? There does appear to be a shrine, possibly over yonder, or something's over there. Yeah, ha ha! Bye-bye. Hang on tight! No clue where I'm going. Bye! Yep, because here's another... potato! Slowly descend unto Jingle Shrine. Just find this entrance there. And find our way inside. What's hiding inside, I wonder? Built for rails. Well, you know. I kind of already did that one. Easy enough first concept here. On down, 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 to down, down, down we go. Where I stop? Oh my, only I know. Okay, let's look around here for a sec. It's on slab. There we go. And just like that. Okay, let's lay you flat. There we go. Get back here. Ups a daisy. There we go. And then up. We got ourselves a sticky elixir. I'll take that gladly. Okay, now it's time to build ourselves a platform of sorts. The worst it'll do to me is I will die. Best that'll happen is I will live. Okay. Okay, so grab, spin. Eek. Oh, my other. I'm like, what's making noise? It's my other laptop. All right, let's hope I did this right. Nope. Nope, sure didn't do that right. Well, let's experiment here. You get back here. So. I had an idea. Was it a brilliant idea? Probably not. Was it gonna work? Also not. Now, should have built rails on this thing. Yay! You're coming with me. Ouchie. Okay. Okay. Hey! Woohoo! About dropped that on my forehead. Okay. And then flip, shoot to up. Okay. So now here comes the fun bit. How much power is too much power? One way to find out. Is 3 too many? Probably. There. Let's try that number. Too much weight, apparently? That's fair. Alright, can we calm down? Thank you. That's not the way that should go. Alright, let's see here. I just hear Welchie laughing and yelling at me at the same time. Both, what are you doing? And that is funny. Just moving along. And success. Let's go ahead and grab our light blessing. I should probably make sure I'm not wearing anything metal, huh? I'm good. Okay, so now... Bye! Ow! Thank goodness for a fairy. Ouchie, that hurt. Tablet in Ancient Hylian. I can't read it, but somebody else sure can. Where's my album? Oh, nope. There. I thought I had a little bit more health than that to fall with. I need to go back the other direction. Grove of Time! Okay. There is also at least one. Didn't think we'd see anybody else down here. Though I imagine you could say the same for us, huh? You're here to investigate too, right? You know, since I took the, survey team interview? Because we definitely took that interview too. That's why we're here. Yeah. Oh, take a look at this. Our latest discovery nearly knocked us off our feet. We found this weird device with the wavering green letters on it and this strange statue. We think it's one of those living stone constructs. Pretty sure it's supposed to move too. Well, I say that, but it's just conjecture on my part. Truth is, we're in a bit of a panic here. If we don't figure out how this thing works soon, we're going to be in big trouble. What is these? A smelter of some sort? I don't know how far that is, but we're gonna try for it. Yippee-ki-yay! Alright, we found a light root. Core that light root. Let's see what this has to show for us. Alright, dispel the darkness and brighten the surrounding area. Finding all sorts of these interesting places. Like the secret spring of revival. Do I dare? Oh. Grand Poe gives me 20. Also, the water has revitalized me. Up to a certain point. Okay. No, don't throw that.
Yeah.
Since those two researchers aren't quite what they seem. Just a hunch. Also, doesn't appear to be, at least unless I climb, doesn't appear to be a light route anywhere. Well, let me get around to see if maybe, just maybe there is one, and I just, not including the one I just found, of course. There's gotta be one somewhere around here, right? Unless it's on top of this structure, which again, completely valid. All right, let's see if we can't fire this up. Authorizer verified. It's moving. Conferring auto build to authorizer now. Please utilize it as you explore and excavate the depths for zonite. What am I getting? What did I just get? Auto build! Instantly recreate your Ultra Hand projects using nearby items in Zonite. Auto build records your previous creations. Did I see what I thought I saw? Did that thing just give you the power we've been researching? That's incredible. Could you give us a demonstration? Let me see what the text has to say. Hold on. This ability will allow you to commit any structure you create to memory. Any object committed to memory can be instantly reproduced. I don't know just what to use it on. As luck would have it, both of our vehicles just broke, and we've been struggling to put them back together again. The one on the round pedestal lost a wheel, and the one on the square pedestal has fallen to pieces. But I think if you put the wheel back onto the first one, you should be able to use your power to repair the second one in no time flat. So come on, let's see it in action. Fix it up quick. You can start by repairing the one on the round pedestal. Okay. Alrighty then. Flip, flip, flip. I don't care about rotating these things around. Wow, look at that. That wheel's right back on there, snug as a bug. Now it's time for the main event, the one in pieces on the square pedestal. Use that new power of yours and fix it up lickety-split. Okay. Build. Whoa, it's like I'm seeing double. Built in less than no time flat too. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Thank you, ancient power. The texts were right after all. I'll say that power's incredible. Oh, Master! Well, look at that. The legends were true. I thought you were dead. Great work, both of you. You too, stranger. Credit where credit is due. Yes, credit where credit is. If there's one foe I'll never forget, it's the man who cast me from a Gerudo desert hideout into these very depths. It was you! Now I live for vengeance, both upon that no-good Zelda and upon my sworn enemy. That means you, Link. We meet again at last. And don't try to tell me you've forgotten me. We are bound by fate, you and I. Hear my name and tremble in fear. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. The strong, the depths defying, from the ashes rising. Master Koga! I forgot what voice I gave him. I saw it all. I saw the moment you attained the ancient power we sought for so long. The highlight of all the musty old texts we found in this land. It remembers objects you've assembled and it can instantly reproduce them. A long-lost ability from the distant past. So you're cheating! Here we are working ourselves to the bone to build things by hand. And you can just whip them up in an instant. That's not fair! You know who's going to use that power? The one we worship and revere? The Magnificent One! If it was offered to him, he would have crushed you and Zelda both. But you just walked up and snatched it away. Now I'm going to snatch it back. Oh boy. Prepare yourself! Leader of the Yiga clan! Ouch. Hurry up. There we go. Don't drop it on my head. That broke. So now I need... Alright, Koga. Missed you. Yeah. Kind of ran him over with it. Where'd you go? There you are. Stab, 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 stab. What do I got left for... Okay, we'll use that one. Hey, Koga! Smash, smack, smack! Ouchie! I definitely need better weaponry. That. Of course you have a problem with smashing it in all the way over on the other side of the map. So here comes the question. There we go. Oh man! We're so close! Moment of truth, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna use one of my precious bomb flowers. That did not a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Nani? Morgan Slash! Bye! You pesky little pest! Why don't you just stand still and let me squish you? Well, fine. I suppose I can let you off easy for today. You think you're so smart. But I've already found a whole bunch of ruins down here. I saw your little trick there. You used your right hand to get that construct going. I'll grab that power you cheated me out of for myself off of southwestern abandoned mine. Then the Magnificent One and I will guide this world to its miserable end, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. So don't follow me! And I thought he was going to fly into the wall. Master Koga of the Yiga clan has begun. We got a huge crystallized charge, a complete crystal made by condensing zonite charges pressed from zonite, equal to 100 normal crystallized charges. Excuse me. Thank you for repelling the trespassers. I hope you will pardon me for listening in on your conversation. That man mentioned an abandoned mine to the southwest. I suspect that he's referring to the former Gerudo mine. That place flourished with activity long ago like this one. War was constantly unearthed and refined. There are statues that point the way to the abandoned Gerudo mine. Follow them to reach that destination. I recommend you begin by making a way to the light you see over there. One more thing before you set out on your journey. There is something I would like you to have. Please speak with my associate when possible. Well, thank you. Also, what did your associate get here? Thank you for driving out the trespassers. I will no longer need to hide in order to avoid detection. There is another reason that it is good you have come. I see that you have the ability to auto-build. That means this schema stone I carry is for you. I'll score. These stone slabs depict schematics of things such as Zonai vehicles. Autobuild saves the schematic and builds it on command. We got a fan plane. The new auto design has been registered with Autobuild. You should now be able to auto-build an additional design. Please wait while I prepare the necessary parts for you to test the schema stone. Excuse me. Schema stones can help you build things you have never before imagined. I hope that you'll find this one useful. Alright, so auto build. Build. We now have ourselves that, and then let's talk to this fella over here. I am grateful to you for driving out the trespassers. I was processing Zonite into other materials. It was necessary that I flee to avoid detection, but I am at liberty now to trade Zonite for processed materials. Zonite is processed by smelting it in a furnace. It is therefore converted into materials with useful properties. Zonite charges and crystal lead charges are two such examples. Zonite charges are what power Zonite devices and constructs. A charge can be consumed to replenish your energy cell. It can also be fed into device dispensers to produce Zonite devices. Crystallized charges are a solidified form of Zonite charges. We mainly use them as raw material in the construction of energy cells. A selection of processed materials is arrayed on the nearby shelves, seeing if any of them catch your interest. Crystallized charge. Enlarged Zonite charges. Okay. I need to do research because I do want to build up that battery. This seems like a good place to stop. We found Koga! That's going to be entertaining. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back and join me as we continue our journey as in the Underdark. Or in the depths, whatever you want to call it. Until next time, I am the Baumeister, and as always, I have been obediently yours.